My name is Rylie Kirk, 18 years as the fake heiress of the Kirk family. Today, they finally discovered how vicious I am.
How could you do such a thing? What kind of sister would wish harm on her own brother?
My eldest brother flings the bowl at my feet, black blood on his lips. That remedy cost me a fortune. There's nothing deadly in the medicine. It contains an ingredient that purges the old blood, which you need if you ever want to recover. Please, Rylie, just stop making excuses. Leland ran tests on your concoction, and the results were dangerous. Stacy is the Kirk family's adopted daughter. She is now clutch a medical text, putting on an innocent act. It's full of toxins. You complete fool. There isn't a medicine in this world that's entirely safe, especially not for what Nicholas is suffering from. The only way to fight back is with a powerful dose. I'm telling the truth, but no one believes me.
Rylie, apologize to her right now!
All I ever wanted was to help you. I have done nothing that warrants an apology. I owe her nothing.
Let's lay it out plainly. You're just an outsider, and Stacy is our true sibling. If you refuse to admit your mistake, pack your things.
Years of living in the Kirk household has worn down my patience. The revelation that I am not bound to them by blood comes almost as a blessing. That suits me just fine. Do the Kirks really believe Nicholas got better by luck? Without my medicine and massage? Let's see how long he lasts. After leaving the Kirk family, I head to the military compound. That's my real home. Far away in Koran, the Owen family is searching for their daughter, lost for 18 years. They don't know that the girl they're looking for was just kicked out of the Kirk family. I ride my limited edition motorcycle back to the military compound. The guard lets me through immediately.
Look who's back. Rylie, I've run out of those pills you mixed up for me last time.
You can swing by the clinic tomorrow. I'll be here all day. I earned this apartment with a single prescription. Years ago, I saved a retired famous doctor's life.
Welcome home.
Smart lights flicker on, welcoming me home. 2 encrypted voicemails waiting.
Hey Rylie, registration for the relay's almost up. I've been wiping the floor with Philip these past few days.
Britton wants me to join his team. I want half of the prize money.
Done.
Philip Kirk, my third brother. Every year I'm the substitute, but Stacy gets all the trophies. I used to put up with it. Now, I'm curious to see whether their team can win without me. That night, I receive a call from my old acquaintance, Rory.
Rylie, one of my old friend's sons has a rare illness, and his health is declining. Is there any chance you could stop by?
Who's the patient?
It's Brad Morgan, the grandson of General Sean Morgan. The Morgan family is offering $20 million to